Good morning, all of you. How are you? I hope all of you are fit and fine. In our previous class, we were doing Silk Road and we have completed some parts. Still, we have to continue. Okay. Now, we have to continue our chapter. The name of the chapter is Silk Road, written by Nick Middleton. Written by Nick Middleton. Okay. In our previous class, we were discussing about the narrator who was not feeling well. That's why whole night he was alive. He was feeling very much uncomfortable. In the previous class, we have seen that narrator was not feeling well. Then his driver, and what is his driver name? Driver name is Saturn. Saturn took him to the Darchian Medical College where he had got some medicine. And now let's continue. Now narrator says that I opened an after breakfast package and found it contained a brown powder that I had to take with hot water. Now narrator says that the medicine which was given by his doctor, he has to take it with the hot water. It tasted just like cinnamon. Okay. The narrator told that the medicine which was given by his doctor was like cinnamon. Means actually it is a spice which our mother always use in her kitchen. In Hindi we say that it is dalchini. And he had done a comparison that the medicine is like a cinnamon. Okay. The content of the lunchtime and bedtime packages were less obviously identifiable. Both contained small, spherical, brown pellets. Pellets mean? Pellets means the tablets. He says that all these things looks like spherical, means picturization of the tablet, how this tablet looks like. He tells that the tablet looks like pellets, like tablets, small tablets, which is small, spherical type, brown in color. They looked suspiciously like sheep dung, but of course I took them. Now, since he was trying to tries to describe how this tablet looks like, he tells that this tablet is small, spherical shape. Since he had seen the sheep dung, that's why he had done a comparison. Means assembly had been used, that he says that the tablet looks like sheep dung. But of course, I took them. And he says that since this tablet looks like sheep dung, in spite of that, I had taken this medicine. They looked suspiciously like sheep dung, but of course I took them. That night, after my first full day's course, I slept very soundly. Now he says that on that day, he had taken the medicine, and because of the medicine, he had got a good sleep on that day, and that day he was very much comfortable. That's why he says that the day he had taken the full course, means the medicine which was given by his doctor, he had taken every dose on the time, and because of the medicine effect, he was feeling very much comfortable, and he says that because of that he had taken a very sound sleep, like a log, not a dead man. And he says that he has taken a sleep like a log, like not like a dead man. A very beautiful picturization and assembly had been used by the Nick Middleton in presenting how this medicine, how this tablet looks like. Means a very beautiful picturization as well as assembly has been presented in this prose. Once he saw that I was going to leave, Satan left me. Once he saw that I was going to leave, Satan left me to return to Lhasa. As a Buddhist, he told me he knew that it didn't really matter if I passed away, but he thought it would be bad for business. And he says that for the business point of view, it will be a very bad thing that he will pass away. Darchen didn't look so horrible after a good night's sleep. Darchen didn't look so horrible. Means, since he was living in the hall, they had visited hall. Then they had visited Darchen. He says that since in the beginning we have seen that Narita has said that hall was not a very good place. It is a grim place, terrible place, no vegetation. That's why he doesn't like hall. But he says that he had taken a good sleep in the Darchen. Means in comparison to hall, Darchen was a good place where he had taken a good night's sleep after taking the medicine from the Darchen Medical Institute. It was still dusty, partially derelict. What this word means? Derelict. What this word derelict means? It is ruined. Derelict, we say that derail in the same way. Derelict means ruined, which gets spoiled. Darchen didn't look so horrible after a good night's sleep. It was still dusty, partially derelict, and punctuated by heaps of rubble and refuse. Heaps means loads of rubble and refuse, but the sun shone brilliantly in a clear blue sky, but the sun shone brilliantly in a clear blue sky, and the outlook across the plain to the south gave me a vision of the Himalayas. And now let us out the view of the mountain Himalayas, commanded by a huge snow-capped mountains. And when the Neta sees that there is a mountain Himalayas, and he sees that mountains has wear a cap, and the cap is of snow. Here, Narita says that snow formed a cap on the mountain Himalayas. Okay, Narita says that mountain forms a cap, like a cap which we wear on our head. In the same way here, Narita says that it seems that mountain is wearing a cap And the cap is made of snow, snow-capped mountain Gurla with just a wisp of cloud. Wisp means WISP. Wisp means a small quantity, a small amount of quantity. Okay, with just a small quantity of cloud, with with just a wisp, with just a small amount of cloud suspended over its summit. Suspended. Here the narrator want to say that wisp is a small amount of cloud that gathered over its summit, that gathered over its peak of the mountain. Summit means the peak, means peak. And this means collection of small amount of cloud. Collection of small amount of cloud. Whisk means collection of small amount of cloud, and summit means peak. Here the letter says that it seems that the mountain is wearing a cap, and the cap was made of snow and small amount of clouds, small amount of cloud that are collected over this mountain peak. Peak means on the topmost part of the mountain. They had been gathered there. The town had a couple of rudimentary general stores. Rudimentary means the store which have the basic goods, daily use goods. Okay, rudimentary means basic or primary goods. The town had a couple of rudimentary general stores. Rudimentary means the basic or primary general stores, means the daily use goods are kept in that stores. The town had a couple of rudimentary general stores selling Chinese cigarettes, and these couples which were selling the small amounts of basic general stores selling the selling the Chinese cigarettes, soap, and other basic provisions, as well as the usual strings of prayer flags. Means in this general store, in this rudimentary general store, in this primary general store, they were selling Chinese cigarettes, soap, and other basic provisions, as well as the usual strings of prayer flags. In front of one, men gathered in the afternoon for a game of pool. The battered table, looking supremely incongruous, Now, again, a new and important word, incongruous. Word is incongruous, actually means strange. Okay, incongruous means strange. Okay, incongruous means strange. The battered table looking supremely incongruous, looking supremely strange in the open air, while nearby women washed their long hair in the icy water of a narrow brook that babbled down past my guest house. And where was his guest house? In our previous class, we have talked about his guest house. Where was the narrator's guest house? Where whole night he was in a unhappy situation, where whole night he was sitting, and the moment he was going to take a lap, and the moment he was going to sleep, his chest became heavy and one of his nostrils was blocked. Who was that other person? Actually, he was the Nick Middleton, and the guest house name is, no one knows. The guest house was in Darchen, where whole night he was in the trouble, because the moment he was going to take the sleep, his chest became heavy enough and he was unable to take oxygen from one of his nostrils. Okay. The battle table looking supremely incongruous, the battered table looking supremely strange in the open air, while nearby women wash their long hairs in the icy water of a narrow brook, that babbled down past my guest house, that moves by the side of the guest house where the narrator was living in the Darchen. Darchen felt relaxed. Now Darchen felt relaxed and unhurried, but for me, it came with a significant drawback. But for me, it came with a significant drawback. There were no pilgrims, and now Nighter noticed that everything is okay, no problem is there. But he noticed that this place is the holy place, and it is always fills filled with the pilgrims. But why right now there is no any pilgrim here? This question comes into the narrator's mind. I had been told that at the height of the pilgrimage season, the town was bustling with visitors. Now, narrator says that I had been told that at the height of the pilgrimage season, means for every event, for every activity, there is a particular season in the sense that there is a particular time that this thing had to be done in this time. Suppose in the rainy season, rain comes. In the summer season, warm comes. Hot season is there. We can't say that in hot season cold weather will be there, because every season has their own significance, has their own importance. In the same sense, here Nighter noticed that at the height of the pilgrimage season, is when the time was, when there is a particular time, when there is a right time for pilgrimage, then this place is bustling. When the pilgrimage season was there, then this place was bustling, means this place was full was filled with of the visitors of the pilgrimage. But right now there is no pilgrims. Many brought their own accommodations, and when the pilgrims comes here, they brings they they always brings their own accommodations, their own news things, enlarging the settlement round its edges as they set up their tents, which spilled down onto the plain. I I had timed my arrival for the beginning of the season. Now narrators now the narrator noticed that he had planned his Korah in the early season, means the when the season of pilgrims comes, then this place is filled with the pilgrims, is bustling, is full of the pilgrims. But now he noticed that he had planned his Korah. Korah means what? The meaning I've told of the Korah in the previous class. What Korah means? Korah means a type of Buddhist meditations which is performed at the holy place. Buddhists do the a type of meditations. It is known as Korah. Here, Matter want to say that he had planned his Korah in the early season. That's why no pilgrims had been seen here, and he noticed that because he had planned his Korah in the early season, that's why this place is totally blank. I had timed my arrival for the beginning of the season. Means I have planned my Korah in the beginning of the season, but it seemed I was too early, and now he comes to a conclusion that it was too early. Means he had planned his Korah in the in the early time of the season. Too early, not early. It is too early of the season. One afternoon, I sat pondering this word. I always, from the first class only, I use this word many times. What this word pondering means? What this word pondering means? Means thinking. Pondering means thinking. One afternoon, I sat thinking my options over a glass of tea. One afternoon, I sat I sat pondering my options over a glass of tea in Darchen's only cafe. One afternoon, he started thinking about his options of taking a tea in the Darchen's only cafe. And this thing we have noticed that Narita had taken the tea in the horse only cafe also. And now here also, Narita is thinking of taking a tea, of taking a glass of tea in the Darchin's only cafe. After a while, after sorry, after a little consideration, I concluded they were severely limited. Clearly, I hadn't made such Clearly, I hadn't made much progress with my self-help program on positive thinking. Now, after a little consideration, after a little thinking of over the situation, he comes to a conclusion. He, he comes to a conclusion. He concluded that they were severely limited. Means the stock, the the requirement had been very much limited. Means in a limited stock it is present. clearly I hadn't made much progress, miss, and they hadn't made much progress with my self-help program on positive thinking and on the self-help program on positive thinking.